information being key. NAVI starting to get ahead of this execute. Took a little while to get that smoke grenade out for Big, and that little bit of extra timing is what has afforded NAVI to completely clear out tunnels. Alexi peeking the side and confirming, yeah, it's all here. I can see them. And as they trudge forward towards the corner, we get another smoke that comes down from the T side. Bit lets it rip, does 0 damage.
Yeah, they reload at the same time. The cross comes out. All the CTs are still here.
Good molly for Gandalf, but it doesn't actually spread all the way to Alexi, so it's off the mark. You know, that's the clear plan, is to get Alexi into the open. Doesn't work, and then when he pops out from that corner, he catches Regon off guard. Dual Berettas eventually getting there, but the T's have bounced back with some frags here. 2v2 now, pistol still popping. There's no bomb plant in the middle of all this chaos. JL versus JDC and Tabson can't manage to make it happen. Big, they pull that off.
And they keep playing Dust too. They're going to get better at it, right? So yeah, they pulled it off with the long hit. Some shots go back and forth. This one's a little bit, you don't want to overanalyze this type of situation.
I'm looking at an R8. JL has an R8.
Oh, hell yeah.
For sure. He's outside of the doorway.
Oh, and he got a kill. Oh. Another one.
What? Oh! What? For the first time in competitive play, it's a 3-4 frags off the R8.
This is in honor of Snacks. Is that what we're seeing, JL? The R8 fade with the 4K looking for the ace. Searson giving his life away to make sure that this just doesn't happen. But it's still the round taken away.
This can't be real.
It's once in a lifetime.
The real hand cannon.
Wow. And that's his Red Dead Redemption for the last round. Yeah, right.
Bit's gonna hold on to long control. Searson's killing his teammates, and Alexi's spraying them all away. 3 kills thanks to the Molotov. Easy does it, Navi. Yeah, but none of them have done that.
No.
Bit's ahead of the cat support here of Alexi B, so he'll be taking a glance behind the fire. Oof, gets away from him. Tabson gonna find opening kills here. They let Wonderful get into this position. Oh, and he's working with the op. This is problematic. Oh, dude, he slipped in mere seconds before they start swinging for him. Now, this time he's tagged. A pop back up could be dangerous. Oh, Searson tries to go before the molly lands.
They let him leave?
Thinking he would run. He does eventually start to dip. JDC turns around, holds it, and Wonderful's gonna let them finally get out from tunnels. 6 seconds, just barely putting that down in time. And JDC confirming the rotation here of EMF.
Oh,
Frag grenade could have killed JDC, but he repositions well. And down goes Crimbo now. 1 bullet will get the job done in either direction.
What does he think that JDC is going to try to do? He's waiting out this option. Of course, now JDC could be back at the site. But we're past the point where, you know, this play is the perfect spot to be really here for JDC. Hard to clear, very far away, very safe from both door and window. And no tier 1 player one to touch.
You're legitimizing it, and I'm getting scared.
It happened in CSGO. Multiple guns. The AUG, the Krieg, the M249.
Shot from Wonderful. We haven't really had to sing his praise as much at groups as we had JL and Ema in their opening matchup, so...
He struggled versus Liquid yesterday.
We know what the highlight reel of Wonderful can look like. Oof. And he's coming in with impact here in round 7. Kill deep versus JDC. Tagged his counterpart down to 18.
Yeah, definitely ideal that they don't have any more smokes. Or did, oh, the one finally came out. Okay, here's their chance.
Alexi swings in. Oh, Ops back on plat, so Wonderful gets away with a peek. Oof, okay. And kinda denies Crimbo. Anybody else? It's a tough one. but the flashbang's great. Searson not able to give cover with the op, but his utility's looking good. Then he does get his, but it's up to Bit to deny it. And of course, right back to what he was doing versus Liquid, headshots galore.
Yeah, headshotting and such. That was the Bit special.
Not Bit on the op again.
Ooh, when you got spotted, you gotta get out of there, but they need some support. No one's flashing over mid for him. He's just sticking around.
Oh, and he
so
switches.
Why do they keep sabotaging him with this op?
Third time's the charm if you're Bit. Or does he finally get out? No, Searson finds him. And with that, Navi start to look a little dismantled. Searson pops back up, really finding his groove here in the 8th round. That's 3 kills deep from Searson. Regon's had enough, goes barreling into the B bomb site, opens the door for the rest of the team. Down goes Navi. Bit getting corralled in tunnels with utility and op shots, and all the while Searson feasts.
And again, it was high-low with Bit, but Searson was crouched. ISOing the angle really nicely.
You're not wrong. Finally, a little reward for Big. Go ahead, take a lead. It's USPs. Gift goes both ways. Navi grabbed the A1S.
Oh, one dropped?
Yeah, but he was dead.
Oh, okay, okay.
So it's okay. That should be that. That should be that. Bit gets 2. His gun is empty. Tabson clears him, and we are in a 1v1. USPs.
And now the AK from Emma. No armor ahead of the volley.
Oh! USPs!
Oh my god.
You get out long at least, Big, but JDC wants a little action, and he peeks into Wonderful. Way too comfortable on that angle. Smoke grenade ahead of the pack. We've seen this round before, but Alexi knows what's coming. Tabson smoke. It'll go down now. Wonderful. If he peeks all the way out, he'll be met by Searson. JL's gonna go through off the flash, turns around for a double, and Tabson taps into Emek. Good clean kills. Looking for a little bit more. Wonderful's been just so hidden behind this box. No way. Tabson knows he could smell him, but Wonderful just keeps his head tucked while his teammate behind him also hid Gandalf, and Navi happy to let him have this site because the flank comes in key.
They kind of just take every long spawn that they can and every B spawn that they can.
Welcome to Dust 2.
Yeah.
They get up Cat fast, though. This is looking like something different. Wonderful. Ooh, he's falling back. They're coming through, but he's ready for the first. Oh, the flashes pop all around. He's got a player on ramp and 1 car. So if the rest of the big pack comes, there's plenty of rifles here to deal with all this. Tabson's unable to find anybody yet. There it is, catching Emed, but that gives just enough time for Wonderful to reposition ahead of Searson 2. And that's 3 frags from the op of Navi. With the last man now revealed, Crimbo falls to 6. 1v4, no bomb possession.
You telling me Crimbo couldn't have made that call?
Oh, terrorists win. Dunked on as Navi find 8 yet again.
Apart from integrating Regon so far, which at least he was bringing up those B entries. That was nice.
Well, to be honest, you know, he has only 5 kills on that half, but yeah, he gets
entries.
3 kills on those entries at least. And that is half the rounds Big end up winning. Ooh. What else you got up your sleeve, JL? Slick tricks is what we came here for. 3 players up from Big, looking to bounce back of the pistol. Searson's doing it. He's got another one locked in Gandalf. His teammate's fighting CT. The long flank comes out, and now Searson's 15 health gets weird. Body shot here for Bit, and it's done. But he lets Searson get away. Oof, the flying JL pistol. What can't he do?
I don't know, man. Our 8 4K flying pistol. They don't even lose that one this time.
Scout for Searson could be the saving grace. Vid's just going to charge in, like his odds against the utility usage of Tabson, but now he's just delivered a Galil. Suddenly a better position here for Big. Full mid control, as they've seen this from the get-go. JDC once upon a time here by the Xbox, but he goes back to his own side of the doors. Galil slides out. Oh, and they catch Searson in the open. JL supported here with Ema as well, so as the reload Pounce attempts to come out of JDC, all they do is open the door back to Navi from man disadvantage to 4 versus 3, and sure enough, Wonderful will start to slip into the B site where Regon has already left. Yeah, he puts his hands on the scout, but he sticks around in middle for so long that, I'm sorry, brother, your bomb site's gone. He can try to challenge through the doors as the Molotov wasn't wide enough.
But he's got the coveted blue spruce. It's blessed.
Is it? Navi having a damn field day in this rematch.
How come JDC is so damn good on Ancient? I mean, well, actually, know the answer to that question, because that's always been the best map for him, even before Big. But how come that doesn't translate to other maps? He was good at other maps too, and he has been a good player, but he's not a star player on other maps. Not in the same way.
The JL R8 4K. Crimbo comes through. Ooh, very nice, considering all they had were these 2 Galils. Oh my god, Crimbo posts 3 frags. JL's got 12 health, and Navi rambunctiously jump into the Galil setup. It's the beauty of the fast cat. Oh, Big. As said last time, 7 rounds. This will be number 5. Look at that mini map, dude. JL here, dude. Backs up into Searson. And now suddenly Navi have to deal with some limitations. So we'll see if their lackadaisical play comes back to haunt them. JDC, frag grenade actually bounces off the top step, exits the tunnels. Molotov's burning pit. Yes, sir.
Nice find.
They'll find him, expose him, topple him in the open. Now it's this battle of the scopes down the depths of tunnel, but all the while, Crimbo getting active on long. Does timing favor him here? He's already got 2 players climbing up cap, but that bomb, it's the bomb on the scout that really matters. And guess what? Crimbo's got it. Taps him in the back of the head. It'll force Navi to move back 2v4. They've got no smoke, so they can't transition into the B split. They know it's going to be a desperate attempt to try and run it at A, and they kind of hesitated slightly, so Crimbo certainly going to be able to get back into position to try and help Tabson, who seemingly doesn't need much help. He drops 1 himself, and everybody's here for Big. That's 6, with 7 being the quota. That Crimbo triple kill out of nowhere, into the save, etc. These are all trickle-down effects. Now we get the newest gun round, and instantly, JL, opening kill. Was Navi just having a little too much fun? Because this series did kick off with an R8 4K. Alexi tried the jumping trade frag when Crimbo threw that wrench in the works.
JL's got a wonderful presence here. I don't know if that's coming over. He juggled it the entire way.
It's a good teammate.
And the maybe flash retake setup. Regon comes up. Ooh, disengages. And JL finds another. That's the B push shut down. They're going to go mid-B now, surely.
100%. 100%. Alexi on the doors. Oh, luckily Wonderful's there to take it back. Won't get a double, but there's so many bodies in the doorway for Navi that they eventually get there. JL waiting cautiously towards the end of tunnels just in case, because Crimbo is still unknown. But if he clears tunnels first, he can give himself a chance on sight. Not the case. Bit to the headshot. Navi to 11.
Oh my goodness. That was close. It really just hung out for another try.
Lands the shot, but not rewarded. Goes for the dunk, but it's going to bounce off the wall, and JL starts to size up the possibility of the mid-hit. Bomb left tunnels. Up on the smoke. Yeah, JDC gives away a glimpse of it. JL catches Regon off as he didn't think he'd be out the doors. Good on Searson to trade back to kick off the 2v4.
Alexi almost gets caught by the tail end of that fire, and Imma is onto something. Beautiful pre-aim.
Tabson running, so Imma just puts that crosshair exactly where it has to be. Great example of how he visualized the route, and Alexi B door stuffs Searson. That is NAVI right back on track after they get past the Crimbo 3K. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Force buy out of him. We haven't, unfortunately, seen Searson scout do all too much.
That's the Connor curse.
I love the taste of my own words. And the sound of my own voice. Bit dropped on long. There's a bomb outside of the doorway, too. So even with two players starting to take over the A site, it's a long road back. Still, catching one off guard, Tabson and his teammates stuck on the corner of the wall. Smoke goes down to secure the exit.
They don't go back and get that bomb, but they have to.
And at least the CTs, for Navi's sake, have yet to find that bomb. They themselves not pushing out the doors yet. Down goes Regon.
CT's continuing to find way to fall off, but they don't know, again, because of the bomb, they just think it's eventually going to be an A hit, so they're still attracted to this point, which is creating all these timings, and that could be it for Big.
They get 2 opening kills, but they're just playing a different game, assuming that bomb was surely going to go down. It's not the case. It's fun and games for Navi yet again tonight. Identical scoreline in the identical map pool between this head-to-head. And it all started with the R8. Such a fence sitter.
I was just asking questions.
Oh, I'm just asking questions. Just you do your own research, man. No, but actually do that. Bit. Here we go. He lets him rip. So does Wonderful.
Oh, wait, just forgot about it.
Back down underneath. Imez here to help. Let's just hope it gets closer. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about the outcome, Mohan. We said it. It's all about improving. They just need to improve as time goes on. And, well, they have a, what was it? 13-3 scoreline last time on Mirage.
They want 4 rounds to improve, to be less worse than last time.
And you know what? Let's also talk about alternative improvements. If Big's not going to improve, then maybe somebody on Navi will improve.
Okay.
Okay. On Mirage last time around, JL goes 22 kills, 6 deaths.
Okay.
And Ime goes 23 kills. Nope.
Okay.
Not allowed.
JL has the cross onto Cat. If they're going to try to fight into it, Regon won't get his, so they're going to be forced into the A split. Of course, JDC is here. This is what they wanted.
Good kill from Tabson. Eman knows he's walking up that staircase in a second. Smoke starts to fade, and he tracks him down in with the double kill. Oof, almost the third, but JDC able to hit the ground only to be toppled by the Deagle.
That's the one thing this scene is missing, honestly. Big winning Cologne. That would be, who wouldn't be happy about that?
Everyone deserves a dream. And Imez gonna stop him on the exit. Good Deagle out of Regon at least. Flashbang also means JL doesn't insta-kill the pistols, but sorry boys, you don't have smokes. So despite your very clean pistol frags, yeah, 3 of them in the round so far. Crimbo's got armor. Unfortunately, wasn't able to grab a gun as he jumped out. And he doesn't have the bomb either. And he just missed the timing on the wonderful move around window. So as he doubles back, now the CTs have grouped up. You'd think they'd trade this unless he tears them apart. And the Tech-9 just can't cut it. So nice kills from Big. All things considered, they had such little to work with, Mohan.
Yes, it's true. But playing a blast group sometimes is getting that practice.
Of course. Now, we've seen many teams show up and even just openly admit, like, yeah, we didn't practice. We're going to use this event to do so. And those teams usually end up at the showdown, which is their punishment. But it's their choice. Wonderful punishing Searson for a bit of a late swing out top middle. Gave him great timing to get into position, supported by JL on Cat. And you're going to have JL catwalk, Emed jungle. You know, no matter which direction they go, A, B, mid, you're going to have to deal with one of the two showstoppers of NAVI. Very nicely timed here, Regon. We started to praise him back on Dust 2 because of the B entries. Well, maybe he's at least going to have that play going for him tonight. Almost catches Ime on the edge of smoke, but Ime is also not alone, and he killed JDC. Great trade out of Wonderful. Unfortunately, tabseN finds himself alone in a 1 versus 3 with at least some time to play.
Decent amount of time had been bought with that exec, and Regon putting so much pressure on Stairs, but they were still finding trades around him. Made it so difficult to do much more than that. So it's a good effort, but right now, tabseN, he might want to go hunt down this kill before he tries to plant, and there's a chance to do so for the exchange of 62 damage. I think NAVI will take it, but at least here, it's a chance. Bomb goes down in time. And it goes a little too far, but JL's on that big flank. Hard to read that situation. NAVI win another. They will be on fire with 5 straight. Yeah, at least there's something. At least got one more national team that way. Eternal Fire have been a really kind of standout thing in recent Counter-Strike memory.
Just because of their history in Counter-Strike, you'd hope it'd be one of the German teams to be able to thrust themselves up onto the world stage, but yeah, I'm not going to complain about Turkey being in there. That one's a little more exotic.
We all rely on Kebab.
Yeah, cool to see as well a new country emerge as Counter-Strike's versions go on. Lexi B to keep his head down. No bench play for you, searson. And the exit also kind of stuffed. Regon's looking like the best piece of Big at the moment on Mirage. Comes in with 2 kills this round. And JDC 1v3 clutch with the bomb down. Let's see what he's got in store for us. Tries to deal with the flanker first. They know he's on this backside of the site, so they'll try to pelt him with util. Nice headshot on Bit, but JL pounces upon it, and that is him at 9 kills. Now, the one thing that could deal with JL and Ime's records on Mirage in the last game is that...
Regon.
Excuse me. Nope. Wonderful. He's got 10 frags.
He could still flash off Wonderful from this position. They're going to get the inkling that a site exec is coming through, but it is just a first layer so far. No full commitment just yet, and one past Wonderful. Ugh, shots missed.
A big miss from him. Regon gonna try again. tabseN. He's found his 3v5, starting to get churned up. Wonderful comes back trying to seek revenge, but that one miss on his behalf costs them. And Regon comes in huge with that 3K.
Hey, there he is, Regon.
That's what we're looking for. Big still has some room in this T side to post rounds.
Yes, that was nice.
Could have been one for searson. Oh, Bit, that's so confident.
Yeah.
Just peeks into the opper. Speaking of offers, JL's got one. A double op with pistols in the mix. Emet standing top stairs gets pulled off. Bit, gets gunned down by JDC, who is the second victim of JL's AWP. Him and Wonderful, both at 11 kills, and they send Crimbo spiraling into the 1 versus 3.
And searson's a little uncomfortable for sure here on Mirage. On the T side so far. It doesn't fit into the improvement conversation, so I'm sorry about that.
It's okay, we can talk about people getting worse.
JL is on pace to meet his record.
Not unless Wonderful breaks them all. He's very proud of what this roster has been able to become.
As he should be.
Ooh, searson's opened up with the frag to Wonderful. They're still trying to boost JL up into apartments. They failed 3 times. Chev, you changed perspectives to try and not embarrass them. I respect you. But 3 fails in a row to make that boost happen.
Ooh, baby, a triple.
4-player pack at the bottom of connector. This could be a great chance for Big to just swarm, but that Molotov bursts right in front of him. And as they put it out, Ime decides to thrust his gun into connector, dropping 1. Smoke fades, Bits up. Oh, the double. He's got his number. searson gets slain again.
Right.
And it's got to be Regon from start to finish. 1v1 health advantage to JL, who's still working that op.
He doesn't know exactly where JL is. So he's going to split the difference, play it back from Firebox, standard. JL, will he take the wall bang? That's the question.
Oh, it's just another op.
Yeah, looking for a different gun, more mobility.
Gets onto the AK. He's got a flashbang. Flash goes out. It's off the mark. Recon jumps. Oh, gets active. And that's another one on the board for Big.
I'm glad we got a Recon round because we had many a great headshots so far in this half from him. They were kind of making fools of them, right? With the rotations over towards B on some of the A-lurks that came out of Palace. They exploited so many gaps even when they would lose players in rounds just by walking to the other side of the map, walking out of Palace. Oh, okay, Nima just walking into mid here.
Bit's turn with the Deagle. Oh, set up by Ema, who's starting to tear him apart again. JDC, good walkout. Searson worried about the site, but his kryptonite has been bit, and he is alive and kicking underneath Palace. Oh, big kill JDC on smoke. And he takes the AK, and that just immediately forces Searson back into the ramp. Or does it? Crimbo comes out. Good kill towards Ticket. They know Bit's up there. He certainly should have grabbed the gun. There's a slow walkout here from Alexi. He swings out to deal with Sandwich, taking Crimbo out of the play, and it is NAVI right back, even with the lesser weapons.
So they catch the lurk coming out of A ramp with the counter inside of mid, seeing... Yeah.
Always a welcome sign for an improving roster. Window fights all JL. Emat, bottom con's compromised, but he wants this top box player first. Oh, what can he milk from this? There's players bottom mid. Yes, sir, Emat. He sprays down Recon. Now, they don't know about this push out of Crimbo, but it's gone south everywhere else. Poor JDC sitting on 2 HP.
Yeah, they're coming to watch it now because they don't see anybody else.
Yeah, they're wary of him, and they drop him. Nice kill from Alexi B, his 4th of the map, as he has really not been called to do too much. And JDC's 2 health is all that remains here in the hope of Big getting a 4th. 4 rounds in the map total would be the improvement that we were sought after. And, well, they'll have a second half to try and pull it off.
20 seconds left, JDC.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to win the round. Call me a critic, but I just didn't see it. Last casualties, JDC. Wonderful is your kill leader for NAVI as they take the 9-3 half.
Okay. What's with NAVI and missing these smokes?
I don't know, man.
They've been missing some smokes.
Yeah, they haven't been playing perfect. But they'll be going into the B split here. Crimbo dead with nothing. Oh, but there's another player, and they check. And in doing so, they're down. Searson, it's just the one and done. Market players getting popped. And JDC finds himself in a near unwinnable situation. Tapped out by Emet. 15 kills to Emet, 2 in the pistol. He is still trying to catch his 23 frags of their last head-to-head.
It's looking a bit like yesterday.
Don't spread misinformation on the internet.
That wasn't misinformation. It was disinformation.
Oh. Okay.
I will sleep soundly tonight. Bit will walk out of the A ramp. Recon goes up the ladder.
Just dodge the fire.
Oh, well.
They don't clear him.
Yeah, they don't clear him.
Oh, great chance. Oh, but then they trade back. It was man advantage for a second. Ton of damage done. Should set up JDC, sure enough. And Wonderful's tagged to 18-2, so up in Searson's hands on Cat, falls back. Bomb is starting to circle around through spawn.
Wait, this is ridiculous because Searson just thinks it's for sure going to be the A site. And Imma, he's selling some kind of fake.
They double peek.
What? Are you serious? He grabs the ledge and spray transfers to the top of connector. The perfect peek from both of those big players. And he takes him out in less than a second.
Oh, Searson, save it. For Big's sake, save it. For God's sake, save this. 7 seconds. Bomb to be planted. And Searson, a huge health advantage versus a Galil on Wonderful.
Oh, and Wonderful is going towards Sandwich. It's planted default. Will he think...
Oh my God,
there's no way. Dude, that was insane. Imma.
Yo.
That was a insane show of mechanics here. Wow.
Oh my God, poor Crimbo. Exactly.
Yeah. That was Counter-Strike right there. Perfect peak, but perfect mechanics.
Oh, he's got me blushing. JL down to the underpass. He's got Emet to trade with him. Emet shooting for 23 kills to match the kill count of their last head-to-head, but it looks like Bit's gonna feast. No, sir. Regon just continues to keep it sharp, and Searson's scout betrays him. Emet's got himself 21, max 22 V-taps, and who's about to find the bomb.
We got mirrored score lines.
Yes, sir, in both maps. 13-7, 13-3. Sometimes lightning strikes twice, and that lightning tonight is NAVI. And as far as they're concerned, all of this was inevitable to lead them to the rematch versus Liquid.